Hey, okay, here's a scoop. I jumped off my paddleboard in the surf and miscalculated how deep the water was, and it was on a sandbar and I sprained my ankle. So that was 4 days ago, and I'm not in a huge amount of pain. And so let's work out like a little bit, but with no impact. So luckily, I have messed up my leg or my foot, I guess, enough times in my life. I've got a bunch of awesome low impact workout moves so you can kind of keep hitting the mat and feeling really good about that, but also really prioritizing safety and health and not overdoing it when you have an injury. So let's start with abs. Okay, so first come into dandasana. So that is your seated staff pose. So just like Tadasana, feet are hips distance apart, toes pointed straight up to the skies, knees up to the skies, top of your head, crown of your head, beautiful line from your sit bones all the way up through the back of your neck. Lift your chin as you lengthen the back of your neck down and pull up through your crown. So just stay here, Dandasana. Start to activate into your hands. I like to do these. Here, I'll do them in kind of, you can see them. So I'm just rolling my palms off the floor up onto my fingertips. And so this is really helpful for folks who have kind of sore hands or just want to warm them up before you get into hand balances. So I am just rocking back and forth, bringing additional weight into the palm of my hand as I'm rolling them up. This whole time, belly button to spine, beautiful L shape, Dandasana. Do not lose your Dandasana shape. Okay. Come back to center now that you've kind of warmed up your hands. And either, if you need, I have really long arms, but just grab 2 blocks and you can put them right here. And really, the whole point is just to engage your upper body. So, you can be like slumpsy, you could be like slumpsy, but no, just don't. Just don't. So if you don't have crazy long arms that can engage and get straight onto the ground, bring the ground up to you, use a block. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All is well. Dandasana, right leg up, left leg up, up. Okay, so this is gonna suck, of course. However, engage your core. Think about your psoas muscle. Your psoas muscle comes in on your hip flexors and then attaches up into your back lower spine. So think about pulling, like one thing you can do, okay, so these are up and down. You can go up, in, okay? And when you go in, that's psoas. You're working that psoas. And psoas muscle is one of your deep, deep abdominal muscles. And you're going to need this bad boy strong, activated, and really you're going to be able to need to know how to identify it within your core region to do any of your fancier whatever moves, because just like crunches or whatever, those are hitting your six-pack ab muscles, which is awesome and great, but those are your big six power tummy muscles. So, okay, take a little break, breather. Maybe roll your feet out if you can. It's my left one, so I've got to like there. That's okay mobility, but in comparison, look, right? Left. Yeah, a little rough. But, windshield wiper, kind of shake it out. Okay. So now we are going to come into some reverse tabletops. Now, if both of your ankles are impacted, keep your feet on the floor. And all you're going to do is bring that chest forward, almost like camel pose, Ustrasana pose, heart opener, right? Bring the arch into your upper back, not just your lower back. So lower back is like, oh, God, it hurts. I'm just like, oh, don't do that. Okay, upper back. Lengthen, reach out through the top of your head. Okay, if you can do impact with one foot, what is this? Figure four, your shady foot, and then come up onto your strong foot. Okay, so chest, push up with your leg, the good leg. If you have none, like no good leg right now, just open up that chest, open up your front body with your shoulders. Okay, from here, if you want, tricep pulse. Okay, hips back down. Open chest. Push up through your right leg. Tricep pulse. Down. And honestly, I'm horrible at counting. Somehow, I typically end up uh, kind of in a good range. I think it's just muscle memory. But at the same time, what I like about not counting is that it really, really makes you listen to your body. Oh. So it's kind of like, okay, how am I feeling? This feels good. It's challenging. It's not overtaxing me. I'm still able to keep form. So do it until you can't really keep those principles up. So right now, that's where my arms are starting to fatigue. So I'm going to bring them out of this shape. Okay. Oh, love it. Okay. So now, let's just do your classic boat, because what is boat good for except for non-impact abs? Come on. Boat is good for everything. That was a joke, right? So now just explore what variations of navasana are good for you in a day. So one that I like is this hand floaty thing. And I think I like this hand floaty thing because it distracts my mind the most. But I learned this thing a while ago. I don't think it's doing anything for my upper body. I think it's really creating stability issues and so engaging more core action. So the one thing that I don't really like about this is then when my tummy starts to flab out on me, I don't know what to say. My hip flexors are overtaxing. And I'm not really trying to work my hip flexors that hard. I personally have a habit of overdoing it into my hip flexors, so I really, really want to work to see. I gotta stretch out my hip flexors. Anyways, I'm trying to work to not follow those passive least resistance and jump into my hip flexors and instead really bring that engagement back up into my core. Okay. One more time. Do a navasana variation. I think another one I like. Oh God, I suck at this one a bit though. I have enough room. You know, it's that like. How does it go? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Navasana. Open. Something like that. You basically come down. You open. You go back up. Yeah, we'll call it that. Okay. Down. Open. Let's go back up. Oh my God. Let's just do two more. These are crazy. What did I just make up? Okay, I gotta open up my hip flexors again. Too much giggling. Not enough yoga. Oh, okay. All right, sassafras. So this is my favorite favorite non-impact still stay workout exercise. So side crow. What are we gonna say? Keep your feet on the floor. Squeeze your legs together. The more power you have squeezing the legs together, the more power you're having through your midline. Squeeze, lengthen up through your spine. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, twist. Okay, so let's start by creating a triangle shape with our upper body. So just reach your fingertips out as far towards your toes and towards the back of your mat as you can. And work here to inhale for length, exhale to twist. Work here to create a parallel line with the long edge of your mat and your collarbone, okay? Really work on that twist. So I think it feels good. It feels like it looks good in my head. Okay, in terms of my parallel. Now, look at my knees. Oh, this is awesome. Look at how far forward my right knee popped. Okay, pull your right hip back. That's that psoas muscle, bitch. Okay, now readjust your collarbone. So exciting. Okay, so a couple options from here. This is a bitch, by the way. This is really tough. Pull that right hip back. Okay, so one, you can take your feet up. I cannot do that. It will all be hip flexors if I were to do that. That is not my abs, which isn't what I'm trying to do. Squeeze your legs, pull your right hip back. So what I would do is I am going to put my hands just here off of my mat on the long side and start to envision side crow. Okay, so what I really want to do here is just get comfortable, frankly, with this elbow floating. This elbow is not jamming into me as another stabilization point. It's free floating, okay? So what that means is come here, check in with your collarbone. Collarbone, again, we want parallel with the long edge of our mat. Look at my knees. Look at that knee. That's crazy talk. Pull it back. Oh my God, mine's still wet. Okay. Okay. Lovely. Okay, knees are in alignment, squeezing, coming back to my collarbone, bring pressure into my arms. Okay. Now, do as many of those little stupid push-ups as you can. And again, this is about envisioning or engaging these sensations in our body so that we don't lose our practice when we can't wait there, right? So we don't lose that confidence, that muscle memory of, oh, this is what it feels like when my face is coming straight to the ground. Okay, awesome. Oh my God, counter twist. Fuck. I'm gonna face this way, and then we're just gonna do the same thing. Okay, feet on the ground, nice parallel, even setup. Inhale for length. Exhale to twist. Create the triangle shape with your arms. Okay, both sides are not the same. So for me, I can just tell my collarbones are not parallel. They're trying. I think it's like, I'm going to give myself 20 degrees. They're a 20-degree angle. That is okay, okay? So here, look at my body. I'm not getting a straight parallel line up here. My left knee is jutting. So let's just do our best. Pull your left knee back. Realign them. Okay. Inhale up for length. Exhale to twist. Now, because I do not have as much mobility twisting to my right, as we can see, because my collarbone is not parallel to the front of my thing, I am not going to move into this, this side crow thing, because as you can see, look at this whole crazy little, I mean, it's like even made my voice weird. Don't do it. Don't push yourself. I mean, I'm not going to. So, okay, stay here. You might be like, well, what are we doing here? Do whatever you want. Do some tit taps. Oh, that is not easy. But don't forget your alignment. So, inhale, length. Check your knees. Use that psoas. And maybe just stay. Here's another one. Let's not touch the ground with our hands. This is a good one. Okay, pull your left knee back. Inhale for length, exhale to twist. That's as much as I can do. All right, so I am going to then, oh gosh, counter twist to the other side. Okay, so let's just do my last kind of go-tos. So a lot of people have weak tushes. Actually, now that the tush is like a big fatty tush is a desirable item. Oh my God, I'm literally saying the dumbest shit. Anyways, not everyone has weak tush as much as they had in the early 2000s. So here is for my girlies that still have weak tush. It's called a clamshell. Have you heard of a clamshell? Anyways, so come onto your side. You can do whatever you want up here. I'll show you what I do here in a minute. But basically, bring your knees together and then pivot onto the long side of your femur, like your IT band. Knees down, feet up. I know, it's weird. Okay, so now open the clamshell. Now these bitches, I do count because I know it sounds stupid. I don't want like one butt cheek to be more than the other, so I want them to match. Okay, so this is your basic clamshell. You will feel this immediately. You're gonna feel it right here in your smaller glute muscles. So like glute max, big power booty muscle, except glute max isn't what gets your booty to be luscious. It's these smaller muscles that we're targeting with clamshells. Okay, so I lost track of count. I'm terrible, I know. Here's what I like to do with my upper body. I like to turn it into an oblique thing. So from this perspective, ow, my booty hurts. I'm working this whole side line, okay? All right. Oops, lost in your bud. Just a couple more because this bitch hurts. And again, if you can't count, go as long as you can until you lose your form. Starting to lose my form. See how my feet are coming down. Okay. Ugh. That's cool. Other side. And then we will wrap this bee up. Okay. Again, sides are not created equal. Meet your body where it is, whatever side you're at. Okay. Okay. So this is how I usually do them. I will say I don't usually have this hand touching the wall for extra stability. I do right now because honestly, I'd like to knock out a couple of nice looking ones without too much difficulty and time. Okay, so See, my right booty is not stressing in the way that my left booty was, which just tells me that I have more muscles, like my piriformis muscle and everything like that is stronger on my right side than my left side. So that's probably impacting my gait when I walk or if I run or anything like that. So if I can manage to do a couple more reps on the left than the right, that'd be great. Yeah, because see, oops, here I lost it again. I'm going strong on my right. I could keep going for a while. I'm not going to though. Okay, gosh, I really can't keep these in. Okay, let's wrap this bitch up. We're going to come full circle back to dandasana. And oh, come on, heavens. And we are going to do one hold. Hold for as long as you can. So lift your tush off the ground and then lift your feet off the ground if you can and hold it for as long as you can. That's it. Okay, keep it simple. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Use blocks to give you greater height to get your tush and your feet off the floor. I counted to 10 in my head. It was really fast. Okay, great. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, chest forward, drop your arms. And just be gentle, okay? Pull your hips forward. Yeah, and feel it in your hammies. Maybe let your neck go. Shake it out. Okay, well, I am sure I'm going to be nursing this little left ankle of mine a little bit longer. And so the next thing that I will likely do is maybe focus on some shoulder opening so that we still stay nice and limber in those shoulders for, this words. Today was just like a basic bitch, whole body, low impact, I got a broke ass foot kind of thing. As I continue to nurse it, I'm going to continue to need to target specific areas of my body so I don't lose progress in where I'm trying to advance in my yoga practice. I have words. I figured that out. All right. Love y'all. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.